Hey everybody, Jake here from Bearded Gear, and I have a box to open. I've actually got another one or two things on the way as well. A lot happening in terms of gear coming in and a bunch of gear that I still need to finish up reviews on, and I'm going to be busy. But I should have some exciting updates maybe soon for all of you. Anyways, at the moment I'm going to bust into this box. This is a used knife that I purchased on the secondary. And if you've read the title, you already know what it is. I don't know why I'm being like cryptic about it. It is a Spyderco Lil Native in Rex45. And I haven't owned a Lil Native, but my brother had one, and he let me borrow it once upon a time for a couple of days. So I spent a little while with one once. That was a long time ago, though. Oh, that sound is bad. It's like nails on a chalkboard. Oh man, that's not good. Anyways, all black Malibu helping me with the unboxing today. And apparently DLC threw taped up cardboard on a flat rate box doesn't sound so good. Yeah, so I borrowed my brother's for a while. He had the S30V1, but it was the all black one. And it was a pretty cool knife. I actually enjoyed it. And then he ended up having me sell that knife for him somewhere along the line, and I did. And even when I had it back for a little bit to sell it for him, I enjoyed playing with it, and I've wanted to get a Lil Native for a long time. I was going to get the St. Nick's one, but I missed the drop. And so anyways, when the Rex45 ones came out, I was like, that looks good. And I like Rex45. I just enjoy the steel and the performance that I get out of it. And how cute is this little baby Spyderco box? I mean, come on. So when my buddy Tom Hosang Outdoors posted that he had one and wanted to sell it, I messaged him and I was like, hey dude, you interested in any trades? And he was like, not really. And I was like, sweet, I'll take it. So I sent him the money and he sent me the knife. And that, my friends, is how a knife transaction works. But yeah, so this knife has been sharpened once by the first owner. I believe Tom was the second owner from what it sounded like. But he said the edge on it is good, and Tom is somebody who I trust when it comes to knife edges. If you haven't seen Tom's channel, I'll actually link to it down below. Tom has become a buddy. We're on the Sharp Talk podcast together, and he's a good dude. I enjoy talking to Tom. He does really good, pretty scientific knife testing. He tests a lot of steels and their performance, and so if you're into that kind of thing, you'll probably like Tom Hosang Outdoors. Anyway, apparently this knife, when it was brand new, was $129.50. I got lucky. I actually paid less than that to Tom. And it's not like he gave me a homie deal. He didn't know it was going to be me who bit. So the knife is used and has been sharpened. It's not brand new in box or anything like that. But I've seen these go for over what they retail for. So sorry, Tom, if you're just hearing that now and you feel like I pulled one over on you. Anyways, here is the knife. Oop, that was close. It's a tiny little sucker. I've actually been having a couple of conversations with people about the Lil Native lately. I feel like this model has gained a little bit of popularity, but it's still kind of a sleeper in the Spyderco realm, and I like the Lil Native a lot. It is a tiny little knife. It really is Lil, and you can see I'm not a specs guy. You'll have to look up what the exact blade length is on it, but it's probably like, I don't know, 2 inches or something, 2.5 maybe. It is a tiny little sucker. Oh, it's a great edge. It's better than a factory edge. So, win there. But because this handle is shaped so geniusly, if that's a word, makes me sound real geniusly, doesn't it? Because this handle is shaped so well with this forward finger choil, I can get all 4 fingers on here. Look at that. I even have like a little bit of pinky breathing room back on the end of it. My thumb goes like all the way to the tip. So as like just a little working knife, I really dig the platform that is the Lil Native. I believe there are backlock Lil Natives, I think. I'm not the guy to ask about backlocks, however, because if you've watched my channel for any length of time, you probably know that I do not like backlocks. I like compression locks. It's one of my favorite lock types. Boom, here we have one. This is really, really great. I like that on the Lil Native, I get such a sense of kind of confidence in it for it being such a little knife. And it's got a reasonable blade stock thickness. This one being in Rex45 should be an excellent little blade. It's wearing a mirrored edge right now that seems to be done pretty well. Yeah, I like this a lot. So it's in a steel that I like, and something that I really wanted to make sure I had for this season, if you will. Probably, I think it was 2 years ago. I had the Rex45 burnt orange para 3. And I called it my pumpkin spice para 3 because if there's ever been a scale color that looks like pumpkin spice, it is Spyderco's burnt orange, in my opinion. And fall is upon us. As I'm filming this, it's right before Halloween. Maybe I'll make this go live on Halloween. I don't know. We'll see. You'll know when it goes live whether it did or not. But I wanted a pumpkin spice fall knife for the basic bee in me. This knife just, it makes me feel like I'm wearing Ugg boots and a jacket with a fluffy hood and leggings because pumpkin spice, it's the season. Anyway, I think I get a kick out of this color, and I feel like with it being fall time, it is the right time to have some burnt orange in my life. So there's going to be a first impressions of this one soon. With the number of videos I have going up, I'll be recording that within the next day or two, but you may not see it for longer than that from when you're watching this, so bear with me. The first impressions will be coming, and then I will be carrying and using this knife pretty extensively. This is a personal knife that I bought, so I will have no reservations about carrying and using and testing it. And once I've done all that, there will be a full review as well. So, in the meantime, this is just a good old-fashioned unboxing of a Spyderco Lil Native and Rex45. And look at that. I didn't even plan it, legitimately, but I'm wearing a Spyderco shirt, so that seems fitting. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. This is the Lil Native in Rex45 and pumpkin spice latte colored scales, and I couldn't be happier that I finally have a Lil Native, and it's not just a basic S30V one. I got one in one of my favorite steels, if not maybe my favorite steel that has ever been introduced on this model, and I got it for under retail, which was a great deal, and I'm pumped about it. So thanks to my buddy Tom. Again, I'll link to Tom Hosang Outdoors down below. Not because he's a sponsor of this video or any weird thing, but because he hooked me up with a good knife sale, and I appreciate that. And this knife is going to be a fun little secondary. I already know I'm going to like it because I've experienced it before, but this one's different, and this will be the first time that I really own one and use it like I own it. So looking forward to that. Thanks, guys. I'll catch you on the next one.